Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is part of the DIY challenge with the theme of Thanksgiving or fall. And the host of this challenge is, as always, Heidi Sonboul, amazing creator and even better friend and person. She is definitely worth checking out. You're going to get great inspiration. She has another channel as well, Heidi Sonboul Home, and I'm going to have both of them linked in the description box as well as the playlist for this challenge. For my first project, I'm going to be using this board that I got from dirt cheap for 30 cents and originally came from the Target dollar spot. And first, I'm going to try to sand out these letters. Now, if you want to recreate this project, you can use any wood board that you have, or even Dollar Tree sign would work as well. This is what I had on hand, so I decided to use that. After sanding the letters a little bit, I took my Rust-Oleum white chalk paint and I started distressing the sign. I wanted to distress a little bit more on the sides because the middle part will not be as visible. You will see later what I'm going to do there. I also wanted to stay within the distressing type that was already on the board, so I decided to use my Waverly chalk paint in a truffle color to distress even further and try to blend it all in to look seamless. And also I used a little bit of light gray craft paint, again, to distress it a little bit more. When I was completely happy the way it looks, I went to the next step. I took a cardboard piece that I had on hand and I started freehanding a kind of a plaque that's going to go on top of my wood sign. First, I went with a different shape, but I decided to go ahead and cut the angles diagonally. I thought it would look better. And then I cut that out. Next, I took the craft paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. Yes, those are the ones that you can buy for $1, so 25 cents each. And I absolutely love this one. I think it's so cute and it just reminds me of fall. So I will go ahead and cut out the piece big enough to cover this plaque that I made out of cardboard. So first I will start wrapping it up on the longer sides. As you can see me over here using a hot glue, I cut out a little slits to be able to wrap it around, and just going around and doing the same thing, gluing it and wrapping it around. Now I will take my marker, the brown marker, and I will take my ruler and make a little lines right around the edges of this plaque. Now with a pencil, I'm going to start writing words, and the words will be a season of thanks. So a season of, I will be creating something similar to Ray Down font, and thanks, I will just go and make some cursive letters, whatever I think it will look good. And after that, I will trace all that with the same marker that I used earlier for the lines. If you're recreating this, like I always say, you can use stencils, you can use your Cricut, anything you'd like. This is easiest for me, and I like to freehand things. When that was done, I will use my hot glue gun and I will attach this plaque to my wooden board. After that, I will use these foxtails that came from the Dollar Tree. There are two different colors, and I will cut out two of each, and I'm going to hot glue them on the top of my sign like I'm showing over here. Now I will take two jute ones. One is white and one is natural color. I'm going to fold them in half, and then I'm going to create just a simple bow that I always do, just a simple shoelace tying bow. And since it's double, it is going to be kind of a 4 layers bow with two different colors. I think it looks super cute. I'm going to hot glue it on top of the sign between those two foxtails, and then I am going to cut off the ends. Next, I'm going to take the white jute one and I'm going to wrap it around each ends of this sign like I'm showing you over here, hot gluing it on the back, the beginning and the end, so it doesn't move. And the only thing left to do will be to move that little hanging clip on the top, so I can hang the sign if I want to. And this is the end for this sign. I absolutely love how it turned out. I think it's so different and I think it's perfect for this season. It was so easy to make and I really hope you like it. And now let me tell you a few things about myself. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Jelena, stay-at-home mom of 2 kids. Absolutely love creating DIY projects, beautiful decor for my home on a budget. And if you like something like that, please visit my channel and other videos and subscribe. I would love to have you. Also, don't forget to look for me on social media to connect with me. I am on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. And now let's go on to my second project. For my second project, I'm going to start off by using this cardboard, same that I was using for my first project. And I'm going to use my pencil to freehand a cup, coffee cup. After that, I'm going to cut it out. And next thing will be to start painting. I am going to use 3 different acrylic paints. One is a pumpkin color, one is white, and the third one is the light gray. I mixed it up and I got this beautiful shade of pumpkin or a beautiful shade of orange. And I am going to color the top, or actually top portion of a cup and the bottom, as you can see me doing over here. Next, I'm going to take my mineral chalk paint by Waverly to paint the middle part, and you can already guess that's going to be the part, the cardboard part that's actually comes with cups to keep you from burning your hands, right? Next, I'm going to take Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle, and I'm going to paint the top. I also wanted to paint the sides to make it more seamless, so I took each of these colors and I painted the sides like I'm showing you over here. Next, I'm going to be taking these wood shapes that I got from Target Dollar Spot for $1, and I'm going to be using this cute pumpkin one. And I will use the same paintbrushes that I used already, so all the colors that you saw me using earlier, to just give a dimension and add a little shading to the pumpkin. And I was going back and forth until I was completely happy with the way mini pumpkin looked like. Next, I'm going to hot glue it to the middle of the cup. And then I'm taking this light gray to make a little shading part on top of the cap. Now I'm going to freehand word latte, and using my brown marker, I'm going to go over that word. Next, I'm taking the jute one that came from the Dollar Tree. This one is a little thinner than the one that I usually use. And I'm going to hot glue it around the edges of the middle part of this cup. You see me doing it over here. I wanted to enhance that middle part to be separated from the rest of the cup, because when you're looking at the real cup, that part is separated. I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the top, on the lid. And then this could be a complete project. You can use it as an addition to your tier tray, like I'm going to show you over here. I think it can look really cute this way as well, but I decided to go a step further. And I think that it looks way better that way. So I took a frame that I had from my previous project. You saw I made a mistake with the word witches, so I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm going to reuse it. I took off this broom that I hot glued. I'm removing the hot glue. It was not hard to do it at all. And then I am using my Rust-Oleum chalk paint in a linen white color to paint over the letters. I really like the frame, so I decided to leave it the way it is. And after that was dry, I took the foam board from the Dollar Tree and I cut out a few little kind of squares, and I'm going to hot glue them on the back of my cup. I know Dollar Tree sell similar things that you can already purchase, that they're like a sticky, but I didn't have that, so I decided to use my hot glue, and that way I attached it to my frame. And that made kind of a 3D effect of this cup. And I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it really looks high-end, even though it was made out of cardboard and nobody would be able to tell that. I really want to hear what you guys think about this project, and would you recreate it maybe? Now on to my third and last project. I'm using this mini crate that came from the Crafter Square of the Dollar Tree. First, I will take off the sticker on the back, and then I will sand it lightly with my sanding block. And next I will make a mix out of these paints. So a Rust-Oleum chalk paint in a coastal blue, linen white, and then this is just a regular paint from Lowe's, and this is the light gray acrylic paint. And you see me painting over here with the paint that I actually achieved mixing all those paints together. I really like this color, and I didn't have it available already. So after it was dried, I decided to dry brush it a little bit with the Rust-Oleum chalk paint in a linen white color all over. Next, I will take my pencil again and I will start freehanding letters, or actually words. On the first one, I will freehand thankful, again in a kind of Raydon font. And on the last one, it will be same font, and I will freehand blessed. Then I will go onto the middle board and I will write grateful, but I will use cursive writing. I will try my best to make it look just as cute as possible. Next, I'm going to take this fine tip marker in a black color and I'm going to trace it over. I traced it once for thankful and for blessed, but for grateful, I went ahead and just went over a couple of times on certain areas of the letters. I wanted to make it shaded and I wanted to make it thicker on some parts. Next, I'm going to take the stick that I got from my yard and I'm going to hot glue it on top like so. And then I'm going to take a jute twine that came from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to wrap it around the base, or actually where the stick meets the crate, just several times, and I will hot glue it to keep it in place. Next, I'm going to take this yellow raffia ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree and create again just a simple bow, and I'm going to hot glue it on top of it. And then I will just adjust these tails, try to hot glue them in place, and I will try to just kind of wrap them a little bit to make them look like real tendrils. And after that, this project is complete. This was really, really simple to make, very inexpensive. It cost me only $1 and so quick to make. I like these kind of projects and I think they're super, super cute. So this sign is actually a pumpkin as well, and I really think it can fit in any shelf, tier tray, or anywhere within Decor. I hope you liked it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and share this video, and also subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you. Thank you, Heidi, for hosting this challenge. Don't forget to check out her channels and also the challenge playlist that will be in the description box. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Just give me your word.